Dorothy Wick Janes was born 100 years ago in 1913. Woodrow Wilson became president, the Czars still ruled Russia, and the Panama Canal was finished. Today, Dorothy is a healthy, active, engaged woman. She has endured a long journey, longer than most of us will travel through life in the Brainerd Lakes and across the United States. She looks forward to what each new day will bring, and the same intense interest as she has for 100 years. Here is some of her story.
And I got $900 for 9 months of teaching. My predecessor had been fired because her students didn't do well in the state exams. This was a consolidated school in Cambridge.
And if you weren't limited, of course in those days you could be a nurse or a teacher pretty much.
Yes,
You didn't have a lot of opportunities for careers.
Right. I'd never be a nurse, I'm sure. But I was a teacher.
Would you?
And I enjoyed teaching. Well, yes, the minute you got married, you lost your job. And I taught for 3 years. Bob was a freshman at McAllister. Then the war started, and they called him back to Caltech. And he taught Navy boys half time and did secret research the other half.
Were you always active then, even throughout your life?
Yes, I've always been active.
Everybody's going to
I
want to
still
know.
take exercise at 12 o'clock every day on television.
How do you think the country's doing? You've seen a lot of change as far as the history
Yes,
goes.
women can vote. Well, we were Republicans and we lived in Minnesota, and we went down we moved to Oklahoma the last few years, and we went to vote in the primary. They didn't have a primary; they were all Democrats. The Civil Rights Act was passed, and the Democrats all became Republicans, and we became Democrats. We had 5 children, and I did all kinds of volunteer work. I was a Girl Scout leader and active in the League of Women Voters and a church group there. You know, I was president of the Girl Scouts and everything. And then we moved to Oklahoma, and they didn't have kindergarten there. The churches had a kindergarten with only white kids. And we started a neighborhood nursery that accepted blacks and whites.
What are some of the best changes you've seen in the country then?
Oh, I think the acceptance of blacks is a big change. And of course my mother got the vote while she was married. So I don't know how long I'm going to live. And the doctor will see me in a year. Oh, I think friends are very important, and family. Well, and there are some good organizations you could support or belong to. There are all kinds of opportunities in the community, any community that need help.
And you've got a couple of notable birthdays here. Birthday cards.
Yes.
The governor,
Mm-hmm.
the president. Yeah, some nice number cards.